we'll just take, let's just take 6 breaths to ground in and notice what we feel, and we'll get moving pretty fast here. Hands together to the heart. Let's set an intention. Whatever you'd like to sort of carry with you through the practice or cultivate. Let that go. And let's just start some cat-cows. Flow through the spine. Opening forward and back in your cat-cows. Great. Let's roll the shoulders a bit. Ooh, what's going on in there? Draw the shoulders down. Draw the ribs in. Relax the legs. Low belly in and up. Open space across the chest. And take the arms up. A few rounds just to bring them down into the heart. Press your hands together. Very intentionally pressing each part of your hand together. And then open back up to the sky. Up, rotates out, fingertips down. And back up. All of these muscles in the shoulder working together. Some of them are shortening, some are lengthening to allow this movement all the way out and down. A couple more times. Notice when other parts of your body try to create the movement for you or hold the movement for you. Notice if it makes you want to create a back bend. Awesome. Reach up, push out and hold side to side. Bring your fingers together and stretch them towards you. If it feels good to move them forward and back. Cross them across the body to give yourself a hug. And draw the shoulder blades away from each other. Take the arms forward. Turn the palms out so the thumbs are down. And then bring your palms together. Interlace the fingers towards you and up and out and up, out. I feel like this is one of those things that kind of like plays with the sides of the brain to be like, bring the hands like up and it's like, whoa. Which hand is which even? Bring it forward. Notice which arm is on top here. Let it go up to the sky. Exhale to your forward fold. Take 3 breaths to forward fold. Just letting things be what they are. where they are. Great. Bring the hands back up. Change your leg position if you are in a position to change. Continue cat-cows just a little bit more. Oh, goodness. Great. Take the arms down to the sides. Press into the fingers. Arm bones are rolling back. So the eye of the elbow, the inside of the elbow, is probably rolling up towards the sky. Drawing the shoulder back. Bring your chin down. Ribs in so the spine stays long. And take your chin side to side a little bit. One side of the chest to the other side of the chest. Just back and forth. Relax through your eyebrows. Take the arms back across the body to give yourself a hug. Shoulder blades down and away. There's a muscle that attaches the inside of the shoulder blade to the neck, and as you're drawing them down in a way, we're stretching those muscles out. They are useful for lifting up the shoulder blades. And take the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands back up. Take the hands forward. Which arm was on top? Now it's on the bottom. In and out. You can play with the range here, seeing how it feels if you were to take your hands how far forward. And what it feels like if you were to pull your hands forward, kind of stretching out the shoulder blades. And back in and up. And out. Let it go up to the sky. Exhale, push out and bring the hands all the way behind you. Lift up your heart. Lift up the chin. And let go. Great, come into tabletop and keep flowing through your cat-cows. Come up to down dog. Move your hands forward, tuck the toes, lift up the hips, and we'll spend some time here. Relax your neck, relax your jaw, your eyebrows. Just kind of scan through the body. What holds you here? What's lifting you up? And what could you let go of? And keep doing that. Stretch it out, lift up your hips. Two more breaths. Step all the way forward. Front of the mat, halfway lift, lengthen out the legs and the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Be in your forward fold, breathing. Low belly in, low back opening. Really bring your awareness into the low back. And imagine it just kind of melting into the ground. This waterfall from the low back, spreading open. Come up nice and slow. Reach out your arms side to side. Exhale to bring them into the heart and stand in mountain pose. Roll back towards your heels so the toes lift up. Roll forward so the heel lifts up. Make it nice and little. Just playing with the way the weight is traveling. Keep the weight inside and outside equal through the feet. As you come up to the toes, it will probably try to roll outside. Notice the quads. So we have this little micro bend in the knees, lifting us up. Try to lower back down slowly. Come up and lower down. Nice. Take your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Take a little half lift to lengthen out the spine and step into plank pose. Keep breathing. And lift up the hips back to down dog. The toes can step forward, probably an inch or two. Step all the way forward. Bend the knees and rise all the way up. Open up. Bring it into the heart and into mountain pose. Take a breath. That calm space of mountain. Inhale, lift up the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Step into plank pose. Two more breaths in plank. Exhale to bring your knees down, lower all the way down. Cobra. Let's take a few cobras. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. Hug your elbows in. And push to down dog. Step forward. Halfway lift. And fold. Rise up to the sky. Open up into the heart to mountain pose. A breath. Take your right foot, step it into a crescent lunge, step it back. There's the toes and the arms up. I think we did this last time, kind of playing with the arms syncing up with the stepping. So as you step forward, bring your arms kind of like down to your sides. And when you're ready, take the arms up and slide them back like you're pointing behind you to the mat behind you where you want your foot to go. So it's like I'm sliding my arms back with my foot, and then the arms come back up. So it's as if the arms are guiding my foot. Step it forward, arms to the sides. Arms back up to the sky, other foot back, right foot back. Arms can lead it there. And they slide back up. forward. Other foot back. Exhale the foot back, arms up. Upward salute is like mountain pose with the arms up. Basically, anytime the arms are up, I consider this upward salute. Like, step forward. Arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Come to your half lift and come into plank pose. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Good, take your left leg up, 3-leg dog, straight back. So we're not rotating out. Point out your foot, flex the foot. Breathe, balance the effort through both arms, low belly in. And step your foot all the way forward. Come up into crescent lunge. Arms to the sky. Bring the hands to the hips. And slowly draw the back knee towards the ground. Not all the way to the ground. Towards the ground. And then lift back up. Lengthen out both legs if that feels okay to you. Like pyramid, but the back heel is still up. And back in. And up. If you want to take the arms up, we're going to do that 2 more times. Back down. And up. You really get to like a sense of that back quad when it starts to fire a lot. And up. Awesome. Lower your hands down, step back into plank. Come through chaturanga, up dog or cobra. And exhale to down dog. Right leg, inhale, lift it up, straight back. Move your foot, point it, flex it. Step your foot forward. Ground in and come up. Getting into that sense of balance again. You can have the hands to the hips. Gentle, lowering towards that back knee down towards the ground. And then lengthen both legs. Back into it. And up. Inhales, lift up. Exhales, control, lower down. Up and one more time. And up. Woo. Lower your hands down. Step back into plank. Back through chaturanga as you like. Every time, every moment, every breath. New opportunity. Back to down dog. Awesome. Step all the way forward. Come to your half lift. Exhale to your forward fold. Rise up. Bring it down into the heart. Awesome. Take your left foot, step it back into warrior one. Again, you could use your arms to kind of point to where you want it to go. And then take the arms up. It makes it feel kind of like graceful. Arms to the side, step forward. Do it with the other leg. So the hips are drawing forward, this back hip rotating forward. And step forward. Awesome. Come down to chair. Lift up. As you come into chair, lift up your heels just a little bit. It might lower you down less or slower. And come up. And try again. As low as you can go with stability. And up. Ooh, forward fold. If it feels good to sway a little bit, giving some more space to the low back, those big back muscles. Come to your half lift. And let's take the left foot and step it all the way back. This time we're bringing the back knee down. Check that your foot's right behind. And lift up to the side. This might create a little bit of stretch. If you take, so my left foot's back, right hand holds on to the left wrist, lift it up, and side stretch just a little bit. See if you could get into the outer hip. Exhale, lower the hands down, start your twist. Knee can be up or down in the back. Let the hand come down. If the back knee is up, bring it down. Walk your hips back, walk your hands, and lengthen out that front leg. Give it some space. I like to take my hands and walk them forward towards my foot. And this way it's more like a pyramid or any forward fold really. Walk the weight forward and take the arms back up. Exhale, bring the hands down, step back into plank pose. Come through chaturanga. Exhale to down dog. Step all the way forward. Half lift to fold. And rise up. Come into mountain pose. And down to chair. This time, draw the weight back so the toes lift up. Low belly in, support your low back. Keep your low back more open. Reach up. Exhale back down. Weights drawing back. Sink in a little deeper maybe, unless it starts to crunch your low back. And up. One more time. Got this. Woo. And interlace the fingers, press up to the sky, draw the arm bones back. We're just giving some stretch. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. half lift, take the right foot all the way back. Bring that knee down. Arms up to the sky. Hold on to your right wrist, and we're taking that up and over. So it might be mostly in the outer shoulder. If it is, try to bring that shoulder back in a little bit. Arm bone relaxes into the joint more. If it's all in the hip, maybe we spread it out more. Where do you feel it? And can it spread out more? Exhale, hand down, twist. Heart towards the front knee, open up. Exhale your hand down. Lengthen out your front leg, drawing the hips back, point the toes up. If you like to walk the hands forward, relaxing the heart over the leg. Breathe. One more time to bend that front knee. Take the arms up, big swoop up to the sky. Exhale, lower the hands down, step back. This time bring both knees down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Take the palms on the ground, fingers rotate towards you. If it's interesting, try rotating the elbows very slightly out towards the outside of the mat. If it's interesting, tuck the toes, and we can draw the weight back towards the toes and let the wrists lift up. Take care of yourself, don't overdo it. Less can be a lot more. Release the hands out, bring them forward, and draw your hips back. A long stretch through the shoulders, through the inside of the arms. Come forward, forearms down, forearm plank. I say it with such enthusiasm. Come on, forearm plank, you can do this, it's great. The hands, maybe they're straight forward, maybe they're in towards each other. They're working towards straight forward, but listening to your shoulders more than anything. Walking the feet into dolphin pose, walk your feet forward, hips up. And slowly walk the feet back into your forearm plank. Bring the knees down, lower down to your tummy. We're gonna let it go for a moment. Bring the hands underneath the chin. Rock the feet side to side. Back to the forearms. It could be with the knees down, the feet up and together, or it might be with the toes tucked under. We're gonna draw the heels to one side or the feet to the side, and then up and to the other side. So not all the way to the ground, just doing this little twisting motion, side to side. And we're breathing, and it's okay. Lower the knees down, lower all the way down. Ooh. Come up into a little cobra. Let that go. Come to Sphinx pose. Forearms to the ground, elbows under the shoulders, spread out the fingers. My cat
Elliot Lionheart has these huge paws. He's a tiny guy with these huge paws. I always think of his big paws, spreading out the fingers. I even kind of like to kitty paw a little bit, like I'm like kneading the dough. Press into the tops of the feet. Open up the heart. He also has the hugest lion heart, so we'll shine, open, and roll down. Awesome, back into your forearm plank. Ground into the left forearm, into your side plank. So you might take your hand and turn it more underneath you. Side plank with the forearm down. Hips up, keep it going up, up, up. You got it, squeeze your legs. Exhale, return through center, nice and steady. Other side. Hips up. Exhale, slowly rotate out. And back down. Good, push up to down dog. Ooh, oh goodness. Step all the way forward and rise up. Mountain pose. Two more breaths of stillness in mountain pose. Let's just do a little standing quad stretch. So stand onto one leg and we'll stretch the other one. Take that bent knee forward. So my foot's flexed here. My knee's at 90 degrees, my hip's at 90, my foot's at 90. Bring your hand to the outside of that knee and bring it across midline. So this is a twist, technically, especially if we were to like really twist into the torso. And let that go. Other side. So we're just starting with easy breezy quad stretch. Bring my knee forward. And here we have the hand to the outside of the leg. If you, I'm gonna come closer. I have mine like this. It could be kind of more supportive on the kneecap to help bring it across midline. And let it go. Come into your wide stance. Parallel the outside of the feet. Into your wide forward fold. Take a big breath in your wide forward fold. See what you could let go of, what's not holding you. Take some bending into one knee at a time, just to lengthen out the inside of the other leg. Come up. Let's rotate out to the right. Find warrior two for your setup into side angle. So I'm just setting it up into warrior two and coming into side angle right away. Come up to triangle. In triangle, feel into your upper side body. Bend your knee. Reverse your warrior. Feel into your lower side body, up and over. Point to the wall behind you. Sink into your knee. Awesome. Great work. And come out. Gorgeous. Rotate the foot. Back to your wide forward fold. Reach out side to side. Give some stretch to the low back. And as you're doing that, just notice your hand position. Notice what parts of your arm are activating to stretch you. And see if there's anything you want to do to create any changes in alignment, any areas that might be holding tension unnecessarily in the arms. Refinement of the detail. Side to side a couple more times, maybe one more time. And back up. Those little details, the little refinements, they keep us mindful, they keep us fully present into side angle. Like our fingers here, the palms, how we're pressing into the feet. Up to triangle. Within the poses, we can maybe take a breath and evaluate how much am I present here? And there can be a glimpse here and there of very, very present. Often there's little wandering mind or fingers, parts of the body less activated, less in it, and that's totally just the practice. Bend the knee and up and over. And let it go. I really think the magic is in those glimpses, those moments. Back to forward fold. Bend into one knee. Walk the hands out towards the other leg. Sink in a little deeper maybe, soften the heart. Take care of your extended knee, make sure it's doing fine. And other side. Awesome. Just come back up. Heel toe the rest of the way. Shake it out. Shake it, shake it, shake it. think something in my neck is trying to do those poses for me. Let's do the pose that we were talking about, that like outer IT band. We'll see if we can feel something. So stand into mountain to start. Let's take the right foot and bring it across. Take your arms up, and we can stretch out to the left. My back heel comes up when I do this. Could try to bring it back down. That might help find stretch. Try it the other direction for the hands and the hips. Try the other side, other leg. Play with where your foot's located, what's happening in the legs. Maybe there's like a little micro bend in the knees. Change direction for the hands and the hips. And let's let it go. And step back to the front of your mat. We're going to be coming into forward fold. Maybe a nice wide forward fold for the feet. Step them out just a little bit extra. Let your body hang. Rock side to side. So hanging off of my vertebrae, not so much what I'm going for. Bending my knees a little bit, drawing my low belly in, and letting my torso relax down. That's more like it. We're going to be stepping back into down dog and coming into pigeon or figure four. Since we talked about it, let's go for it. So I'm stepping back to down dog. And here, if you want to take your leg, open it up. Anything that feels good. Rotator. This would be that piriformis muscle, other supportive rotating muscles in the hip. Bring it forward. We'll be here for a little bit of time. Come out and do it on the other side. And come out into child's pose.
Slowly make your way up to a seat. So let's just do a butterfly forward fold. Come up. Bring your left hand out to the side. You might rearrange your right leg a little bit to be more relaxed. Peace finger, the 2 fingers around your big toe. Kick your leg forward. So here, you want to take care of your shoulder. Make sure it's not like pulling the arm out of the shoulder. Bring it back into the shoulder using those muscles surrounding the shoulder blade. And take your leg just a little bit out to the side, across the body, across midline. Check that your foot is in line with the knee, the pinky toe's not rolling out. And the further you take it across the body, you might find something in more of that IT band area. Change sides. Now, it might be useful to use something like a strap or a scarf or something if arm length and leg length, if it would be useful to extend out your arm more. The leg forward and across the body. Awesome, let that go. Let's go on to the back. I just want to lay down. Lay down, massage your back, come into your happy baby. Just another breath or two and happy baby. I love this sense of letting go of like the more serious effort and the more serious mindfulness, and just kind of like letting things be playful. Bring the feet together for butterfly with the legs up. Draw the feet closer towards you. Let that go. Bring your feet down. Bridge pose, a long stretch forward through the front body. Lift up the heels and roll your way down. Good. Let's take the hips over to the right an inch or two. Extend out your left leg onto the mat. Take your right knee and hug it up. And we're gonna take it across the body to twist. This top leg might stay with the knee bent, or you might like to extend it out. Maybe it's somewhere in between. Tee out your right arm. Rotate back and take that right leg up. Interlace the fingers behind the leg. If you need to, if you want to, it might be best for your low back to bring your left foot to the ground, like bridge. And let that go, change sides. So I'm shifting my hips over to the left, extending out the right leg onto the mat, and hug the left knee up. Shoulders down. Across the body to twist. Left arm tees out to the side. Rotate back. Take that leg up. Again, the right foot might come down. Ooh. Good, let it go. Bring the feet down, knees up, and just drop your knees side to side. Let them stretch out side to side. Draw the hips back to the right, hug the knees up, and we're twisting with the knees higher. I like to keep them hugged up, tee out the arm, and then they might slide. Unravel, do that on the other side. Come back, bring the hips to neutral. Arms and legs up for bear pose. Close your eyes. Good. Stretch out onto your mat. If you like to take a more of a big like star shape or Shavasana or any restful shape, time to let it go.